Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the Daily SPY report for Wednesday, October 6th. To recap Tuesday's trade in the SPY, it did push through that speed line today at 433.82, but yesterday it was 434.70. We pushed through it by a bit. The high was 435.49. We even spent a part of the afternoon above that 434.70, but the critical element was, were we going to settle above that speed line? And if so, we would actually have a buy signal through the rest of the week. That did not happen. This market remains susceptible to falling back over the next few days to 420.34 and perhaps by the end of next week to 411.91 long-term support. On the way down today, I'll just mention that the settlement price, the low settlement price following the September high, was placed on Monday, and its settlement was 428.64. Yesterday's low was 429.39. So that area, I'll just leave it at 428.64. Could potentially contain session weakness, but I would rather you consider it just kind of an intraday pivot point that could contain early selling pressures, but can quite easily give way to selling pressures later in the day. And if we break, there is the possibility that if we break 428.64 today, especially earlier in the day, we could certainly by the closing bell continue south to that 420.34 descending channel bottom, which is well equipped to contain selling through the rest of the week. But if we close below 420.34, we're just another day, 2 or 3 away from testing 411.91 longer term support. That channel bottom I've been mentioning can absorb selling through October trade, possibly the balance of the year. Now let's talk upside. If we happen to push or open today above 433.82, 439.09 is potentially in reach. And bottom line here, if we close today above 433.82, we should over the next, I'm going to say 1 to 3 days, it could be tomorrow, could take into Friday or Monday before we then reach the targeted 442.67 to 443.92 area. And I say targeted if we close today above 433.82. That 442.67 to 43.92 area, if tested over the next week or so, can absorb buying through next week. And once tested, the market can fall back to 411.91 over the following 2 to 3 weeks. But if we close above 443.92, and I don't see that happening today, but if by the end of the week we do, then the market has indicated a good October low. We should then over the next few weeks push onward and upward to new highs and actually retest that 463.71 long-term trend line where we can bottom out through October trade, and that is a significant upside continuation point through the rest of the year were we to settle above it. I'm going to leave you with 2 images here, sort of intermarket analysis with the NASDAQ 100 index ETF, the triple Q, the QQQ. This is the same daily chart in the triple Q. It has its own speed line resistance that today is at 358.85. The triple Q did not test its speed line on Tuesday, but it could certainly do so on Wednesday. 358.85 is akin to that 430s resistance that I just mentioned, 433.82 in the SPY. And so 358.85. The reason I'm giving you this is sort of secondary confirmation. If we get the buy signal in the SPY today for the rest of the week and into next by closing above 433.82, I think you want to see the triple Q also close above 358.85. Then the triple Q itself indicates several days bullish continuation up to 370.79, where this index, or this ETF rather, could top out through next week. A holding below 358.85 in the triple Q will keep this market susceptible to falling south over the next 3 to 5 days to midterm support at 345.52, which you can see illustrated here. That formation can absorb selling through October. And that is all I've got for Wednesday's Daily SPY report.